So I just got off of teaching a class that I do in the 48 Days Eagles community called Who Are You and Why Are You Here? And we dig into personality styles, but it's more than just understanding personality style. I talk in there how this is simply opening the door to self-awareness. This is simply one way to get to know more about who are you and why are you here. And there's a multitude of ways to do that. So we talk about a lot in there, and we just had a great conversation. And one of the things that we were talking about was about the I and the S personality styles and how we approach like breaking the ice and talking with people. And so one of the ladies in my group, Nancy, shared that as an S personality style, that oftentimes when she's breaking the ice because she's checking in with people, she's serving and she's supporting people. And whereas an I may have a different approach. And so we talked about that. We have S's and I personality styles. Both personality styles are very interested in people. Relationships are very important, and they are fueled by relationships more than tasks, as the I and the S personality style. But you have your S personality style, which is steady and smooth and flows like water. You think of them as a loyal, faithful friend. They're very supportive. And you think of animals, a dog or a dove, like a peacemaker. They're peacemakers. They're supportive. They're great listeners. They're encouraging. They observe first before they respond. That's an S personality style. An I personality style would be the opposite of that, and they are very lively and vibrant, and everybody look at me, lots of attention. They like to be the center of attention. Big storytellers, really just big in their motions and everything. My daughter always gets on my case for me moving my hands all the time. That's an I personality style. So anyway, on top of that, so thinking animals, you've got like a peacock or an otter. Very look at me. So we have an S personality style that is way more observant, laid back, receptive, good listener, wanting to hear how the other person is. And then we have the I personality style that is very charismatic and front and center, part of the spotlight. Both of them have the ability to break the ice and engage with people and to have conversations with people and everything else. But the motives may be completely different. An I personality style is one that is going to be, if you are a high I personality style, you are really a pure I, you have a lot of energy, the likelihood of you breaking the ice is probably 100%. and you will break the ice regardless of what all is going on. It may be you're breaking the ice simply to hear your own voice, because that's a beautiful sound. And so a high I personality style may break the ice and have a whole monologue with someone as conversation and never let the other person ever talk. An S personality style, on the other hand, when an S personality style is breaking the ice, more often than not, it's because they are seeking to understand the other person. They are wanting to hear the other person. They're wanting to engage. Maybe they have observed that something's going on and want to draw them out a little bit and have them be a part of the conversation. Oftentimes when S's are breaking the ice, they're opening the door to listen. Whereas an I, oftentimes, when they are breaking the ice, they're opening the door to be heard. That's a pretty big distinction. Now, yes, high I's can hear people out and can be very loving and compassionate people. And yes, high S's can tell a really funny, entertaining story. It is possible, and we don't live in extremes. But oftentimes as we understand things, we can understand it if we kind of take those extreme mindsets first and we look, and then we can say, okay, and we give grace and we give understanding for the fact that personality styles is one part, but we have to look at what is your environment? Where did you come from? What is your history? Where is your perspective and your mindset on life right now? There's so many other elements that help you understand who are you and why are you here. And personalities, I feel, has been a great key to open the door. It's not the end all be all, but it is such a great opportunity to get a better understanding of who you are and how you tick. So I personalities, S personality styles, both are great with people and connecting with people, but oftentimes their motives are different. And so we thought that was just a really cool insight that we talked about today, and recognizing that as somebody who breaks the ice, are you breaking the ice to really listen to that other person? Maybe as a high I, that can be a challenge for you, is when you break the ice, are you really giving space and opportunity for the other person to talk as well? Or is it just for you to have a platform? And as an S, maybe understanding a little bit more about the high I personality style, that they break the ice all the time, and sometimes it's entertainment. Sometimes people just like to talk, and that's okay. Sometimes people just need to have something just casual and funny that's said to entertain, that has nothing to do with engaging in a conversation, but just flat out breaks the ice. So there's merit in both, and that is once again why I constantly go back to how the uniqueness in each of us strengthens all of us. Namaste.